The LA Clippers, though, at the Minnesota Timberwolves, Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Woo! This is actually going to be a good one. So, the LA Clippers are coming into the play-in game rejuvenated by the return of Paul George. Still no Kawhi. It's still been formally ruled out.
No, he has not.
Really?
Been
sorry. Read that wrong. He has not been
Clippers.
formally ruled out by the Clippers to return for playoffs.
Playoffs, not the play-in, though. So, the play-in, he's out.
Yeah.
Playoffs.
But the Timberwolves have been committing to this new, you keep saying that, new culture led by Cat and Major Spark of sometimes dominating.
I'm getting sick of that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm tired of that culture shit.
What you mean?
What culture?
They're not winners.
They're just streaking. They're
not
really
winners.
Wait. So they're not changing the Wolves, who never make it to the playoffs. They only made it to the playoffs because of Jimmy Butler and his prowess in a lot of different ways. The
If
Wolves,
they make the playoffs next year and after that, okay.
Okay, well, I'm saying it has to start somewhere. I said it in the last video when we were talking about Timberwolves too. It has to start somewhere.
Okay, but
and when you have a leader like that,
crown them
they
because they did it this one
now,
year.
Now, if they got to the 6th seed,
I'd be
it's
like, not just because of that.
Culture.
It's because of Anthony Edwards too. But let me say this much: they doubled the many games that they won last year, this year. Talking about no culture change. Keep going, Gift Man.
It's still not a culture change,
bro.
Okay.
They should.
It's still not
23 games is pretty embarrassing, though. I'm sorry. Come
Facts,
on,
and they doubled it. Doubled it this year.
You better do something better.
So,
Shit.
pretty much what I wanted to ask you guys is, who wins this matchup between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the LA Clippers? And then before we go into it, the Wolves are 3-5 after beating the Nuggets on the road. Patrick Beverly missed 2 of those with ankle and hip soreness. D'Angelo Russell was going through some Russ Edwards, fuck. This is beer. D'Angelo Russell was going through a shooting slump, and Edwards did not look the same. Was a little bit of knee issues, and then he kind of touched on it at first. But I mean, I forget what was the other day when he had 49.
Yeah.
What game was that? I can't. But y'all know what I'm talking about.
Crazy.
It was against the Spurs.
Yeah,
and
against the Spurs.
And they were trying to get him to get to 50.
Bounce back with 49.
But a lot of offensive game plans from the opposite team has been attacking Edwards, and I'm sure that definitely made his knee flare up a lot more. So hopefully that 49-point game has really gotten him into that next level. But I'll leave this off because it sounds like you guys are going to get on my head about it. So I'm going to go ahead and do it again because you guys most likely would pick the other team once again. I'm going to go ahead and pick.
It's not a guarantee for that.
It's not. There's no guarantee because the Clippers are a different team, especially with PG-13, baby.
This one's honestly up in the air.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm going to have to go with the Wolves again. I was talking about their culture change, and some people might not believe in it. I actually do. I think that Anthony Edwards is one of the main keys in that culture change as well. He's more fuel to that fire. The fire needs to be sparked by somebody. It was sparked by Cat. I think that he definitely has a different internal type of motivation, especially with things that came off the court. Now, we think about the matchups. Who, as a big, will stop Cat? Now, he has trouble with these bigger guys or bigger defenders on the other side, especially when the whistle will be swallowed inside of the playoffs. But I don't think Zubac will be able to stop him. Maybe Robert Covington can give him some problems, but that means that he has to depend on other people.
Nah, bro.
We know Robert Covington is nice on the defensive side.
Rocco is
on the perimeter he could stick with him, but if
great.
he posts him up, bro,
Rocco is great inside and out.
Well, I mean, I also think that
he gonna have to. Like,
what's Cat's first way of scoring though? From the perimeter, and then it's back in the deep in the deep post.
He likes to shoot. He does like to shoot.
I'm kind of thinking that both those matches will be good, but I'm more invested into D'Angelo Russell being the quarterback of the team, really putting people in their positions to be a threat. I also really believe in my guy Anthony Edwards. I'm really into this guy.
He's got to come get buckets, really.
Yeah, he can get buckets. He can get it driving into the paint. He can get it from the perimeter. He was actually going through a slump, and now he is coming more back. Now, with that 49-point effort, in the beginning he was hitting his shots, but at the end they were really trying to push it for 50. He went 0 of 6 from the field, including 0 of 5 from 3.
The game because he was trying to get 50?
Yep, he shot 6 shots in 96 seconds.
Damn.
And they almost lost the game, but Pat
He was
Bev.
trying to be Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, he's only 20 years old.
I know. But
That's
it's
what's
just
wild,
so
right?
funny though.
So again, I really want to.
96 seconds,
God
dog.
Yeah, it's
damn,
not
bro.
Nigga, the last time I really even heard something like Tracy McGrady.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
in like a minute.
So
13 points in 2 minutes, right?
Yeah,
no,
but
it
I
was,
think
it was like under a minute, bro.
Was it
crazy.
really?
It was.
I know he kept going.
It was literally like the last minute. Of the game,
Damn.
maybe less. Bro.
Look
But
that
he-
up on
he was-
YouTube. It's
Bro, he
crazy.
hit like three.
He
hit
hit
like
he
three,
like three
and
threes in a row,
they were
yeah.
and ones too. He had like 1 or 2 and ones, bro. Like they fouled him on jumpers.
Oh shit.
He
So,
cooked.
but
He cooked.
to kind of continue though, I think that having Pat Bev back, I think that he brings a certain emotional type of edge to these Timberwolves as well, to kind of continue to really feed into what Cat's kind of saying is they're resilient. I'm going to continue to mention that word resilient. Now, I don't think they're going to get out of the first round based off the next matchup. But again, I definitely think that they can get out of this first play-in. The Clippers can get out of the next one because the bottom of the West is so trash. But I definitely think that the Timberwolves will be able to pull this one out. It just feels like it's their year in that aspect to really just show, hey, let's put this guy Anthony Edwards on the map. We know what these other cats can do. Now it's really about can Anthony Edwards be the secondary leader and show out and be really dominant. I think that's the best word to say. If he doesn't show dominance, I don't think they can win. But I think that he will show that dominance, at least for one game.
Yeah.
Steven,
What's
who you
up?
taking?
I mean, in this situation, I'll go with the Timberwolves. And, like, if they are who you say they are, they have to be Paul George by himself, dog. Like, let's keep it a buck. It's just Paul George. Like, yeah, the Clippers were still a good team, but considering how we're talking about, Cat, Karl Anthony Towns, D'Angelo Russell, then, all right, bro, handle your business. Get it done.
I think
That's it.
I think D'Lo is definitely a wild card too because
Yeah.
he's been so
He can
underwhelming
be.
this year.
He's
That is
he's
terrible.
too wildly inconsistent, bro.
Yeah.
We need him because me and you have
And I think that's
Timberwolves.
probably why he ended up working out being in Minnesota too, because the Warriors, him doing that wasn't gonna work. And they probably saw that and was like, oh yeah, we have Jordan Poole too. So it's like
True.
Yeah, we needed
I
a
can see
bouncer.
it. Yeah.
Well, we'll see on that one. Gifton, looks like you're last here. Are you gonna make it an argument, or are you just gonna go with the whole team here?
I actually got the Clippers in this one, to be real.
I like
with you.
it.
Good.
I
Give
actually
me
got
the
the
reason.
Clippers. Mainly because I'm excited that Paul George is back. We seen what the Clippers did. I know, right? Crazy as fuck. I was shitting on him just 2 years ago, and
Yep.
now I'm on his side.
For a play-in tournament,
play-in
matchup.
tournament.
For a playing game.
a
a
playing
playing
game.
game,
But not
bro.
mainly, I'm just because we seen what happened his first game back when they were down 23 points to Utah, I believe.
Yeah, it was to you.
Yeah,
Came back,
that
came
was
back.
when- yeah, he went off that game.
Came back, won the game. We seen with also another 25-point game. Then he followed it up with another 35-point game.
He's had some consistency.
He's had some consistency. Really, what I think though is, damn, y'all get it together, please.
My apologies.
Shit. Anyways,
Way to buy yourself time so you could think of your next point.
yeah. But mainly what I wanted to say was I honestly think this is the year that Terrence Mann is going to take a bigger role leading into the Clippers going into the playoffs. It's not really like Reggie Jackson's great. Reggie Jackson's there for the closing moments though. As far as like pushing the tempo
Not
of the
Luke
game.
Kennard.
Nah.
Luke Kennard.
He's
He's
pretty
a
good
shooter,
sometimes.
and that is it, bro.
He's pretty good sometimes.
He's only a closer if he's playing the Lakers.
Yeah, facts.
I really like. Yeah, that's true. Hey, I really like the matchups per se.
That's why it's so up
because
in the air,
maybe
bro.
they
Because
can-
everybody kind of matches up evenly with one
I,
another.
I believe that they can really.
I feel like the Clippers might have the edge defensively too, bro.
Yeah.
Well, they're nice
Realistically.
defensively.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of saying if they can kind of put an end to what Cat likes to do, and they make him work for it, then
Yeah.
that means that they're
It's
really
gonna-
reliant on this
yeah.
guy, who's a 20-year-old phenom, in Anthony Edwards, and putting that much weight on Anthony. I'm sure he would love that, but I just think that that's kind of something that as an
gonna be
organization you don't want to do.
It's gonna be harder than they think it will be, pretty much. Because they're probably gonna be willing to put it on Anthony Edwards if Karl Anthony Towns is being like pretty much eliminated as an option. But like realistically,
what's also another interesting thing too is
D'Angelo Russell should be more willing to pick up that fucking slack too, bro.
Yeah. It is in Minnesota. We were speaking about home court advantage. The Clippers don't really have that. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Get any last words for your Clippers?
What I was gonna say is that both of these teams have kind of been in this same similar situation before. Even when Jimmy Butler was in Minnesota,
I feel like the Clippers are more suited for the situation. Though. I'll be rolling that
That's
part.
what I was gonna pretty much end on. Is the Clippers are more situated. They've been here a couple of times, even before all the players that are on the Clippers now. Before they were on their other teams, Markieff Morris. Marcus Morris, excuse me, Luke Kennard, Paul George, Reggie Jackson, plenty of times from the Oklahoma days. They just couldn't ever get it done. I honestly,
Well, Terrence Mann, closed it out against them Jazz.
Terrence Mann,
Oh,
fucking Rudy Gobert.
They have a lot. They have a lot to show. Let's see if they can.
He's
produce.
not a perimeter defender.
Man.
Yeah, but Terrence Mann was getting in the paint.
Killing shit.
Fucking crazy.
But yeah,
he was doing it all.
Yeah, but yeah, Terrence Mann's gonna have to really step up on this one.